Hey everyone, we're back for another Only Flops episode, episode 3 by this point. We have made a few more changes. We're trying to figure out the best blend for this kind of content, and we don't want to overwhelm you guys with a bunch of numbers. So going forward, we're going to try to avoid a scoring system altogether. Many of you suggested this, and we actually agree with it now that we've done it a few times. What we want to do instead is turn this over to all of you. So instead of us picking the winner, that job now falls in your hands.
All right, so basically, we've been getting a lot of feedback that our scoring system is a little bit confusing, and it just adds to the video length, and we want to keep these short and precise. So we're gonna leave it up to you guys to be voting in a poll on Twitter to what you guys think the winner should be for the $100 gift card.
So all you'll see is a basic entry number 1, 2, 3, and 4 selection choice. There'll be 4 selections, and after you watch this video, you'll go to the link that's going to be in the description and you'll select the one that you think deserves the $100 gift card. And we recommend that you choose the setup that is the worst. That's the whole point of this. We're looking for the biggest flop of all these setups we're going to show in this video, and we want that person to be the winner. That's the goal of this. So as long as you stay true to that, that should work out, and then we'll reveal the winner that you all picked in the next episode.
We hope you guys will enjoy this one. Stay with us.
NZXT has rolled out their new function mechanical keyboards in varying sizes and with plenty of customizability via their BLD service. Choose between 5 different Gateron switches, 3 chassis colorways, 2 color keycaps, and multiple accent caps and cables for a truly unique custom mechanical experience. Enjoy RGB lighting, key remapping, and multiple sizes as well, from full size to mini TKL, like this one here. It's my favorite. It packs a lot of punch in such a tiny package with media keys, volume roller, and durable aluminum top plate to round out the industrial feel. To start customizing your NZXT function mechanical keyboard, be sure to click the link below. Anyway, we've got 4 really good entries here, and we haven't looked at any of them yet. We think they're going to be pretty enticing. We're looking for only flops. So we're going to just talk these through, talk about things that we think look pretty gross, and again, you guys will decide in the end. So let's jump into the first listing. So we have this is a listing from Vinny Astor, and opening up the first photo. Ooh. Yeah, this is the this is the bedside special. I've been here before.
Dude,
you can game while you're in bed. I think
this is the coolest one so far.
I'm pretty sure that is a bed. And you know, waking up at 7 a.m. and just deciding to jump onto Fortnite, you know, like that's pretty convenient. You don't have to actually step. So I applaud this person for being resourceful. The PC looks gross.
He just like rolls out of bed playing games, man. I respect it. Feet never have to touch the floor. Never.
This here is the second photo. Jeremy just said something, and I'm gonna have him cut it out because I don't want him to be crucified in the comment section.
We're using zip ties, dude?
Yeah, no, you're making fun of the use of zip ties. And
yeah, anyone in IT, comment below of how much you hate zip ties. Because there's always some dude who zip ties a mouse cable under the desk.
Well, okay, we're not talking about a mouse cable here. We're talking about this disaster. This is freaking awful. Like, there's no way around it. And the fact that zip ties are here, but not actually doing anything, I mean, come on. I don't know. All right, let's check out the last photo. Yeah, good old close-up shot of the storage drives. Can you read the labels on the storage drives? I sure can't.
No, I can't. I really tried just then.
You've actually
not legible. I really looked close to my screen, not legible.
This is rough. All right, I'm curious now how this is going to stack up against the other 3. So let's move on to the second listing. All right, switching over, and yeah, this is a mess. So this is what we're dealing with from someone named Dutch on Twitter, and that first photo has me questioning a few things. What? Do you know what's going on here?
Look at all the computer mice on his desk, man. That's insane. He's got like at least 5 mice. I'm counting 5.
Ah, yeah, mice in the back. Okay, cool. Probably a mice enthusiast. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm concerned about the clutter everywhere else. Stop laughing at me. There's so much clutter everywhere. The furniture is questionable as well. Folding tables, I mean, probably okay for a monitor setup. You might be able to put a lighter PC on that thing, but 50, 60 pounds, that's about the limit. I wouldn't want to go any more than that with something that has legs this rickety. Second photo here of looks like his primary system. I mean, it's not as dirty as the first for sure. there's definitely a cable management issue. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Let's see what the third photo looks like. Yeah, another close-up here, the Zotac graphics card. I mean, the system looks decent for what it is. And then the fourth photo, another shot, and we can see the stock. Looks like AMD cooler there. It's probably like an AM3 board or something similar to that. Looks like an old AM3 cooler. Anyway, I think most of the drama is in this first photo. This is rough. Is that a bottle of sunscreen in the bottom left? What is that?
I was just thinking maybe it's like bug spray or something.
Like, what is that right there? I really want to. I mean, it's in the shot, so we can critique it. All right, anything that's on your setup, right? That's in the photo, it's part of the game. All right, and yeah, there's a lot of boxes over here to the right. I think this is probably, I don't know, is it a worse setup? Like, just the setup aspect of it. The build obviously is cleaner, but the setup's pretty trashy.
This guy's gaming in a hoarder's paradise.
I think the best part is that beige Philips monitor there to the left. I think that's like the icing. Just in case you wanted a game on a CRT for like that, I think it's the response time or the something about it, or input lag. I forget which one it is, but I mean, it's always nice to have one of those on standby, I guess.
Yeah. When you crank it up, your friggin' arm hairs stand up.
Okay, and on that one, let's move on to the third listing. Whew, okay. At first I thought that was grass growing on his desk, and I realized it looks like a cover for a table or something. I'm not sure what that is. Like a border? And then there's like a girl's flip-flop down there at the bottom, or a girl's like ballet shoe. And a red PlayStation controller. Not gonna judge you there, I totally use one. That build in the back, though, oof.
It's a coloring pencil box for me, dog.
Wait, what?
On top of the case, man.
No, I see it up there up top. Dude, that is a flashback, man. I remember in kindergarten I had one of these things. That's cool. Okay, so he's, this person probably has kids and their stuff naturally commingles with the adult hardware. Again, I really want to check out the second photo. It's possible something is living in here. In fact, it's probably probable. Would love to clean it outside, far away from my house, but it's dirty. It fits the bill.
I don't even know how it's possible that he plugged in all those cables the way they're like looped around each other. They're in the actual knot at the bottom. They're knotted up.
They really are. You never know, man. That's like the perfect burrow for something. I've lifted up just bundles of cables like that before and found cockroaches underneath them. They love the cables. It just makes them feel more secure, I think. More like kind of like a cave. No, for real, I'm not joking. Like, I've run into so many cases like that in the PCDC playlist, so I would not be surprised. This needs to be taken out back and shot.
All right, so I noticed with the first photo that he has toenail clippers on the desk. And I'd be willing to bet he's collecting his toenails in that pencil box, man. If I was a betting man.
Does the build dirtiness suggest that he's a toenail collector? Is that what it is? But look, okay, so all right, we can see the third photo here is that's the chair that this person games on. That is definitely an Only Flops worthy chair for sure.
I'd have to go to the chiropractor, man. It's bad.
This one's pretty good. Would you say this one's worse than the first one?
Yeah, it's grossing me out a little bit more.
I think this one is probably a tad bit worse. Dude, look at that keyboard.
I want to flip it upside down and shake it.
Please blast it with water. Do something. I don't know. It's a keyboard. You probably don't want to do that. But it really needs to be deep cleaned, disassembled, outright replaced. If you happen to win, I would suggest maybe that's one of the things that you upgrade. Just get yourself a new keyboard. It'll go the distance, and you won't have to wash your hands every time you use it. All right, you ready for the last one, Jeremy?
Oh, dude, I'm pretty nervous about this one.
So this last one is from Mimi. I think I pronounced that right. I apologize if I didn't. The first photo here, we can see the hashtag OnlyFlops. Thanks for including that. This is also a very, very rough, very convoluted setup. What do you have to say for yourself, Jeremy?
Dude, I don't know. I see why you bought a VR headset, though. You wanted to escape reality.
Are you talking about that white headset, right?
Yeah, that is a Oculus Quest Dose.
Is that what that is? A Quest 2?
Oh, yeah, that's what that is.
So you think they bought the VR headset to avoid the cluster that is this setup?
Dude, he's got a really cool virtual desktop, I bet.
That's a pretty bold Okay. All right, so yeah, first impressions not too great with this one. Let's move on to the second photo. Yeah, that would be this one. More of a close-up of the keyboard, and there is so much going on here. It looks like we've got a graphics card there in the back. It's hidden behind your camera, but it looks like a card and a heatsink on top of it. Another graphics card here closer to the front. Razer headset, Oculus Quest 2, a couple iPhones, some DRAM. Dude, there's actually a ton of DRAM over here. Like right under my video window, there's a ton of DRAM. This person might troubleshoot, maybe repair systems, at least as a hobby. Interesting.
I'm seeing several graphics cards on the table as well.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning earlier.
Ratcheting screwdriver, and I'm actually seeing, you can see right under the monitor on the right side, looks like a Tupperware full of standoffs.
Yeah, this little bucket right here. Yep, it looks like PC building gear, like some screws, standoffs, like you said. Interesting. Let's check out the next photo. Yeah, kind of a grainy one, but we can see the majority of the build's got an Accelero aftermarket cooler on the card. Have you ever seen that before? So yeah,
I was confused.
Yeah, it's basically an aftermarket beefier heatsink / fan assembly for a graphics card. It does look weird. I've never been a fan of like the aesthetic play for these, but it's pretty effective. And you see there's like heat sinks on top of the card too, it looks like, which
I'm like,
that's weird. Cable management, yeah, not the best. Definitely could have cleaned things up at least a little bit. We've got cables like this one here just going all the way across the top of the motherboard. I'm surprised you're not snagging cables in the CPU fan. Like that, to me, that would be the biggest risk at play here. Let's check out the last photo. This setup, I'm not feeling this one is as dirty as the third. So I retract my previous statement. This looks like a fire hazard. I have no idea what's going on back here.
Is that a fan controller, Greg? Is he controlling his fan speeds with that chip?
I think you're right. That might be what it is, and maybe he just didn't have a place to put it, so he kept his right side panel off and just sat it there. It's pretty jank. It's a bit of a flop, and I like it. Perfect for the series. Okay, so I guess now at this point, you and I can kind of just decide who has the worst. I think the third person has the worst. I do want to take a look at the first person's again, though, because that one was, to me, the other one that left an impression. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I take it back. I mean, this one was rough. I think the build is dirtier. I don't know, maybe as dirty. But the setup makes a little more sense. The fact that there's a bed there is actually kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. I think that's kind of cool. If I was a bachelor, with no kids, I would totally do that. Like, that's super convenient.
There's like an industrial-sized car battery right under his desk on the left side.
You're right.
What is that for?
My first thought was a UPS, but there's no way.
It's a car. It's like, I don't even know what it's for.
It's a UPS, dude. That's all I can think of. It's a backup power source for his PC. It's like 8 car batteries wedged together. That's a big battery, dude. Like, that is huge. It probably weighs like 150 pounds. It's all lead, right? Okay, so yeah, I think that the worst one, we can both agree on this, right, is the third entry.
Yeah, man, I think the toenail guy, I think he wins it. I think he's going to win it all.
I guess the toenail clippers, right?
The people will decide. We'll let them decide on their own, man. But
and look,
I know who I'm voting for.
Yeah. So with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and end it. Again, we encourage all of you, get your friends to vote for which setup you think is the worst, and we'll let you know who wins the $100 Amazon gift card in the next episode. Well, this is episode 3, so episode 4, you'll have your answer.
Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. We're gonna be making more episodes soon. These setups seem to be getting worse and worse and worse every episode, and I really like to see it. So make sure if you have a bad setup to tweet with hashtag onlyflops, and maybe you'll end up on a video.
Perfect. And with that, we'll get out of here. Again, thanks for watching. Leave your comments in the comment section, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. My name is Greg. His name's Jeremy. Thanks for cringing with us.